Even though I don't believe in failure, I think most people aren't failing because they are too greedy. They are failing because they are not greedy enough. Not only greedy for money, greedy for the life that they know they are capable of living, greedy in peace, greedy in their time, greedy in their health, and greedy in their relationship, and greedy in their growth and their self-esteem. Why? And here comes the question: why we are so comfortable settling, but uncomfortable wanting more? I think people have like many weird and like strange narrative about wanting more, because when we look at the word greedy, we always link it to that. We always think about the negative meaning. There are two types of being greedy, you guys: the negative one and the positive one. The negative one is basically wanting more, even if it's on the expense of other people. Let's say, for example, cheating on your job just to get a promotion that you don't actually deserve. This is a negative greedy. Let's say that you manipulate and use people just to get more money, or you just don't want other people to succeed. You only want to succeed by yourself. Like, you feel like success is a competition, and it's only one person. One person only is going to succeed. And this is why people think greedy is something bad, because they always think about the negative side, the negative definition of it. And I believe that what I am speaking about here is the positive greedy. The greedy that you want a better life. You want to be greedy in your time. You don't like to waste your time. That's why you protect yourself and your time as much as possible. You want to be greedy in your health. You want to invest more in yourself physically and mentally as well. You want to be wealthy. You want to live a comfortable life. This is positive greedy, because it's you giving yourself the life you are capable of living. Like, because we only live once. Why some of us don't want to get the best of it, since we only live once? Think about it this way. Imagine if someone offered you two lives. You got life A and life B. Life A, you survived, you're okay, and nothing is terrible. And then there is life B. You're healthy, you're peaceful, and growing in wealth and healthy habits, and surrounded by people who actually love you. Which one would you choose? And why do we feel guilty for choosing life B? Why do we feel like wanting the best isn't okay somehow? We don't call someone greedy for wanting to breathe and be healthy, so why do we call ourselves greedy for wanting a better life? If your best friend accepted less than they deserved, would you tell them to stay? Would you tell them to stay there? Of course not. So why we accept less than what we deserve? It's your only timing. It's your only time. This is your own. You only live once. Really, you only live once. Might as well have the best of it. Some people stay in job that they don't even like, and they might as well stay in relationship that they know that relationship drains them, but somehow they stay, not because they are happy. They've just been convinced. They convince themselves that wanting more and wanting the best is greedy. And I believe that there are three narratives that pops into the people who are afraid of wanting more. When they are afraid of wanting more because these three narratives. The first one, what if I never get it? The second one is what and how will people will react to me not getting it? And the third one is, what if people think I'm asking for so much? For the first narrative and a response to it and to fix it actually, which is the first narrative, is what if I never get it? And this is extremely normal. We think about it and we face it, especially when we are doing something for the first time. But actually, wanting something does not create disappointment. Believing you are guaranteed to get it does. Because you can aspire and be ambitious as strong as you can, but don't tie your worth to the outcome, because you're worth more. You are not going to tie yourself and your worth of an outcome of a specific thing that you're working on and thinking that life is over now, and you think that you've wasted your time, and it can be actually sometimes contribute to your self-esteem, and sometimes it can damage it. You're worth more than that, because it does not make sense. You dream about a specific thing, but once it does not go your way, it can contribute and hurt your self-esteem. That does not make sense. That dream is just a need you wanted. It does not affect you as you. You can start again all the time. It's okay, it's fine. And I believe that every courage is rewarded, and every effort you put out have an outcome, because this is like the equation of life. Every effort you put out always has an outcome. So don't worry about it. Keep going no matter what towards it, but don't tie your worth to it. For example, let's say someone wanted to lose a specific amount of weight, okay? And if they think to themselves that if they don't get to that specific amount of weight on the scale, their life is over. There is a difference between this person and someone else with the same goal, but they say and think to themselves, this is what I want to do, and I will do everything I can. They didn't tie their worth to the outcome. And the second narrative is, how will people react if I don't get it? Which is really funny, because it looks like you've made an embarrassment that did not happen and might never happen as well. You've made a future with an embarrassment. You think it's an embarrassment of this specific thing that you don't get it, and you are imagining people watching you not getting it. You create this embarrassment in your head as like it's the future that does not actually exist. And if you pause for a second and think about it, 100% of your negative thought about anything didn't actually happen. And if it wasn't 100%, it's definitely going to be 99%. Don't give other people the permission to decide how do you see yourself. I've known personally many people in my life who wanted to start a specific project, or wanted to start a specific weight loss journey, or want to work on themselves in any aspects. They didn't do it because they were afraid of them not getting it and how people will react of them not getting it. And I see them till this day regretting not starting and not taking the steps. Deal with people like a background noise. These are your goals. You are the only one who can do them. You know how you feel. You know what you're capable of. Don't give other people the permission to decide how do you see yourself. Because if we pause for a minute and really think about it, people we think people care about it that much, but it's not actually true. Everyone have their own life, and even if they laughed about you for a minute, the, they can't do themselves. They aren't brave enough. It's so silly. Like, they aren't brave enough, and look at you standing out and doing whatever you want and being brave and ambitious about it, and they don't even have the courage to do what you are doing. That's the difference between you and them. That's why they don't succeed at all. So don't let that annoy you, even for a minute. And the third problem is people will think I'm asking for so much. And I find it so silly, because asking too much for who and according to who? Who decided what's enough for your life? Who decided how big your dreams are allowed to be? Stop putting people on the pedestal. And I believe it's a form of people pleasing. And I believe that people pleasing is just slavery. It's like you being a slave for people. So stop that. Don't put people on a pedestal. This is your own life. You are the main character here. Be ambitious and work and put all the effort as much as you can. And don't let anyone tell you anything about it, because they cannot actually make you feel anything. People just always speak from their lack and their experiences. And since they are speaking to you negatively about them, like I said, that's why they don't succeed. That's why they don't achieve that much, because they are afraid. You are the brave one here. And if it's your own life, if they don't want the best life for themselves, it's their problem. It's have nothing to do with you. If their standards are low and they are accepting the fact to live in a specific and under a specific aspects and not giving that much for themselves, it's their own problem. It's having nothing to do with you. People are just projection. People are just projection. It's like, pardon me, it's like they are projecting their lack on you, because they can't give themselves the life that they want. And I believe that the opposite of greed isn't humility, it's self-abandonment. And I find it so funny and really sad at the same time. Every time you say that's enough, but actually it isn't. Every time you belittle or make yourself smaller and play somehow about your dream just because you don't want to annoy others, and every time you remain silent on an actual need of yours, you're not being humble here. You are abandoning yourself. This is literally self-abandonment, and it's basically you making yourself a slave for people just to please them and asking them for the life that you want, that they can't give to themselves. So embrace you as hard as can without any fear. Don't waste and don't waste your time. If you want to work on a specific thing, or you want to start something, or you want basically more in any aspect of your life, want more, it's fine. It's totally fine, because there's nothing wrong with it. There's nothing wrong with it. People always speak from their lack. Don't you dare make it as they are speaking to you. They are speaking from their lack, because they can't give that life to themselves, because they think so low about themselves. So don't try. You wanting more it does not mean you're someone bad. You don't want more because you want to be better than anyone. You want more because you respect the only life that you live. Wanting more is because you respect the life and the only life that you live. And there is absolutely nothing wrong with it. Thanks for watching.